in Australia. I'm EddieTheStreamer and Edward Deeds on YouTube. A little rainy today. I had to get out of the house. It's too annoying. The guy over the back playing music all the time. It's not that he plays music, it's that the bass is so heavy, you know. But anyway, go to church and hopefully when I come home he will finish doing all that and go on to something else. He's going back to his marijuana parties, drugs and alcohol parties. Rain sort of, you can feel that cold wind that you get just before the rain. But the clouds are high, so there's no low clouds. There's a low white one there that's usually like fog or something, but yeah. Got a computer job to do when I get home. Someone wants me to do some stuff on their computer, but I'll have a look at it. I don't know if it'll meet the requirements for Windows 11. I thought it already had Windows 11. Don't know, but anyway. You want 12? 12's not even out yet, so I'll probably just set it up for updates, and it can do with updates and that or something. I don't think he has internet or something. I'm not really sure. Some people still don't use the internet. Which is kind of hard, but, you know. Well, if you don't need what's on it, then it's fine. If you don't need to download, keep your devices up to date with everything that should be there, and have all the new and improved versions of whatever you have, and you don't need to read mail or anything like that, then you're good. I'm now more informed as a Christian than I was. You probably can't hear with all the wind. Sorry about that, people. So I know something about how to solve some of your problems, sort of thing, so it's not too bad. Tithing is actually a requirement. You have to tithe. You have to tithe, You have to put the first fruits of your life into God's storehouse. So you have to do that. Other things are optional. I know why the church doesn't believe in tongues. It's not that tongues is bad, it's that tongues is used in the wrong ways, non-biblical ways. Yeah, someone smashed that mirror. Yeah, it's used in the wrong ways. I attended the meeting, and it turned out to be praying in tongues meeting, and couldn't make hide nor hair of anything about what they were all doing. They looked mental, and that's what the Bible says. Don't do that. The Bible says don't pray in tongues publicly, because you look like a mental case. It's supposed to be a private thing between you and God, not to say, oh, I'm so good, or, you know, look at us, we're just great, all that sort of thing. Hello, looks like there's people there. How are you? Probably try and do a fair bit of Uber this week. Make up some money. You know how I've been saying that I have no money, and all of that? Well, that's actually a demon. There's actually a demon that makes you do that all the time. I'm like, oh. So now I realise that it's not to say that. Doesn't mean it's not true, it's just not to say it. Because you're speaking the evil into your life, you know? So it's not good. It actually works. Oh my gosh. You want to know why your mind is going and why you can't remember things? Scrolling. If you scroll too much, your brain gets this thing where it needs a hit of dopamine all the time. So scrolling produces more scrolling, which produces even more scrolling. And the more scrolling you do, the more dumb you become. And the more you get to the point where it's like you got Alzheimer's or something, you start thinking, man, I got Alzheimer's or something, because you're scrolling so much, your brain forgets almost instantly. 10 seconds or something. It trains your brain to need something new every 10 seconds. So you really need to stop that. Scrolling's okay. It's like a lot of things. You can do a little bit of it, do too much, and the more you do, the dumber you are. So what you need to do is, go to the people that you know that do great video, watch them, and really ultimately you need to turn it off and go to work or go play soccer or something. I know I would never say that normally, but it's better than scrolling. Or if you're watching TikTok, I mean, that does the same thing. It produces that habit for dopamine. But yeah, because your brain gets bored if it hasn't got a new subject every 5 seconds. So something you got to look at. I know I'm only learning this now too, so I'm hooked in with the supernatural church now. So I'm learning all the right things and all the truths and stuff. And why things are what they are. Why you're not allowed to you're not supposed to watch horror is because you become immune to murder and killing and all of that. You become immune to it. I know, I become immune to it. I'm at that point, you know. I watch a movie or something and I see murders and that, and I'm like, nah, whatever, you know. Whereas you should be like, oh, that's disgusting, turn it off. So that's the difference. Apparently the world's going back to old times. There was no law, no government, nothing, just a bunch of people running around killing each other. Lots of death, dead bodies, oh, disgusting stuff. Stuff we've gotten way past. Don't get rid of the law or the police because that's what separates us from. That's what separates people from killing everyone. That's what keeps a stable, sane world. So it's like going to a prison and just removing all the doors and gates and stuff. You go to the prisons, open all the doors and remove the guards. What happens? Same thing that happens if you remove the law and you remove the police. Same difference. So tithing is a kingdom principle. So it's something you have to do. Because the more you tithe, the more you get. You've got to give. Anyway, that's it for the morning. So I will catch you a bit later on. Good morning, Smickies. 9 High Thomas Brown 4335. Hi, how are you? Someone needs to cut the grass. What grass? The grass is fine here. You mean at home? Yeah, well, not everyone are a part of the mowing service, so anyway. Latest people. Have a good, well, I'll be back about